Hello, hello, hello. It's been one of those days. Definitely one of those days. Missy, what do you do? Let's turn on my controller and start doing some stuff. Yeah, I just had kind of a rough day. I say rough, it's not really so much that it was a rough day, it's just, I don't know, it's been kind of off all day. You ever have one of those days where nothing specifically goes wrong, it just feels, but it feels wrong? That's kind of been today's vibe for me. So, because of that, I'm not gonna do anything specific. I'm just gonna hang out and maybe do some roulettes, maybe do some stuff on the moon. I don't know. We'll find out. I honestly was very close to just not streaming at all today, but I've been doing that a little bit too much, and I do want to relax a bit. So here I am in FF14, about to do some roulettes, wondering why the hell Missy suddenly decides to pick now of all times to have the zoomies. Oh my god, this die just does not want to sell. Price is probably plummeted again. Let's see. Need to dump this stuff in my container real quick. I need to equip those on my ninja. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, price is going way down. Look at that. This was at just so everyone knows, this was at like 50 something K per when I put these up. And now they've dropped all the way down to 16K because people are impatient. And just want to sell things quickly. So they drop the price by way more than they should. Let's see if that gets them sold. Do I have... Wait, no, I don't. So ads are going to start up soon. I'm going to do some roulettes. Maybe hop into Party Finders for some shenanigans. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Brain Dead Part 2? Oh, the markers. Meh. I was wondering what the hell they were referring to as Brain Dead, but And I remember they have those stupid markers where if you stand exactly on the markers, then you won't have to look at the at which pattern is coming in. Personally, I just solve for both of whatever's on the floor. I never needed the special markers. I just solve for both and then move afterward, because there's plenty of time after the floor rotates to get to the right spot. No real need for that. Oh yeah, Make It Rain is starting on the 19th next week. Cool. Cool. That's our just about done. Let's go through and make sure everything is up and running the way it should be. It is. That's good. Okay. Let's do some PvP. Oh, wait, no. That's DPS in need. Going for it. Going for it. I don't think... Yeah, I don't need any weekly capped tomes. And I don't know what items I'm going to need for Warrior. Let me actually pull that up real quick. I know I've got it saved on Etro. Let's see, here we go, Warrior. Let's see, Warrior wants the head. Does anybody use the chest? Warrior, Ninja. Okay, Ninja uses the chest. That's good. That's good. I don't think Scholar uses it. Nope, Scholar does use it. Okay. In that case, Ninja can wait. Scholar gets priority. The way I generally do my off-job gearing whenever we're farming Savage is I will, after I get Biss on whatever my main is, whatever it happens to be, it's usually a DPS, but whatever it happens to be, I'll start by gearing up alternate roles. So since I've got a DPS, then I'll go for tank and healer before going for other DPS roles. Very simple priority. So I need to buy, let's see. I need to buy the chest, which means I'll be saving my tomes until next week. Next week I'll be able to buy the chest for my tank. I need to buy the chest, I need to buy the feet, then the necklace, the bracelet, and a ring. I think I got the earrings already? Yeah, I got the earrings already. So from Raid, I just need the ring, dead hands, and leg. things. Assuming I didn't get one of those and stash it just now. I really shouldn't stash those in my retainer. I should keep those on me. For specifically these situations. Let's actually go and grab those. Let's grab all these two. Those I'll hang on to. These I'll throw away, actually. Those I can hang on to. Wait, did I actually do... I did not. I thought I did custom deliveries. Shit. I wonder if I missed last week's too. Anytime I realize that I've missed a week, freaks me out a little bit. Andon has Crafter Bone, has Gatherer bonus. She's got Crafter bonus. Not gonna go for the bonus though, because I want Gatherer scripts for the Gatherer tokens, so that I can eventually get the other Gatherer mount, the Runic. Because I've got the Swole Tender. Okay, it's in Kozamalka. Let's head over there. While I wait for this to pop. Been busy playing so much Wandering Sword and Yu-Gi-Oh! That I haven't paid much attention to the extra stuff that needs to be done on FF14. It's always a case of, I'll do that later. And then later never gets here. Of course. I get 3 things. Are you serious, game? Wow, I'm not even gonna finish this node. I'm just gonna... Oh. I guess I can make this work. Okay, that'll work. Fine. Fine. I'll take it, I suppose. I think I'm relatively close to finishing the achievement for turning stuff into the new girl. I can't remember what menu that's under. I want to say it's under crafting and... Nope, it's not here. Items, collectibles. Yeah, deliver. Okay, no, I still have... I'm almost at the 5th one. And then I gotta do 30 more after that, so I'm still a little over, like, a month and a half away from finishing it. Month and a half, 2 months, something like that. Here, take the thingy. I would be closer to finishing it, but I'm pretty sure I went a couple of weeks where I wasn't turning in stuff to her after I maxed her out to unlock her bonuses. And then I remembered that I was supposed to always be doing her stuff because she gives more scripts with or without bonus. Because the new NPC always does. Lovely knickknacks are north of Ondo Cups. Slightly northwest. Okay. Summoner. Let me in. Let me in. After I get to where I need to be for my gathering. Alright, easy one. An easy one that once again makes me kinda want to replay FF3 every time I come in here. I can actually buy one of the rings, one of the accessories. And then I could convert books to buy one of the other items. I'm not going to convert books or buy. I'm not going to spend my books just yet. I'm going to wait on that. And just, I'm gonna wait to see what all I actually like get from re-clears, and then we'll go from there. When we stop doing re-clears, that's when I'll start spending books. The freed spells weren't long cast time. It's here so I don't get clipped by the thieves. Like that. Glad to see more parties that are just keeping the dragon in the middle. Makes this part actually entertaining. Here we go. Boom! Oh, I love this. Take the boss higher north. It's too late. Yeah, don't need to anymore. There aren't any more skeletons. I would argue that you never needed to, but, you know, people are bad, so... Let's see if somebody pulls this early by going a little too far into the thing. Sage almost did. Yep. There we go. Holy shit, the warrior actually knows to pull this boss and pull the ads back to where we are. Damn. I'm not sure why the red mage is up there. Technically speaking, the red mage should be back here with us, so the Viper can be up there hitting the Atomos. But honestly, I am still just absolutely astounded that this warrior actually knows to bring the ads back to the ranged platform. It's amazing. Crystal Tower, yep, Crystal Tower. Like I said before, every time I get this, it kind of makes me want to go back and play through FF3 again. For the music and the vibes, if nothing else. Oh, hello, Missy. You done wandering around? You're gonna curl up in your chair? Actually, you know what? Since I don't have to do anything because I'm Alliance C, come here, you. Come here, Missy. Oh, big kitty. There's Missy Cat. There's Missy Cat. Hello, Missy. How are you? You're like, release me, human. Okay, there are some ads to kill. Sandman! Oh, kill the Sandman! Yes, there was indeed Cat. For all of like 5 seconds, and then she was not interested. I'm surprised it's not already dead. There we go. Finally. You know, I almost didn't bother streaming today. I certainly didn't feel like playing any Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. because I had to do a bunch of laundry, which normally is not really an issue or cause for me to have kind of a meh day. Except for a series of unfortunate happenstances that are no one's real, not really anyone's fault but my own, but I'm still gonna complain about it. So my apartment does not have in-unit laundry, which sucks. I wish it did. It's one of only 2 things that I don't like about this place. Everything else is just absolutely fine. And when I went to do my laundry yesterday, I discovered that the machines were all broken. So that sucked. And I attempted to wait to see if they were going to be fixing them today, and I'd be able to do my laundry here like normal. They either didn't come today or they didn't fix it when I checked, but it was still out of order when I wanted to do laundry earlier, so finally I said screw it and took my clothes to a local laundromat, which, you know, there is a local laundromat, so thank goodness for that. Here's where the problem starts to come in. The local laundromat is just shy of a mile away, and I don't own a car. Now, that's the part that's, you know, entirely my fault, because I just don't own one. Spent 2 years here without ever driving the one that I had, so I just said, screw it, I'm getting rid of this thing. It's more of a cost than anything else. Don't need it, don't use it, don't want it. So I ended up experiencing the joy that is lugging my dirty laundry a mile through the city to the local laundromat. Which, to be fair, the laundromat was fine. It was nice and clean. There wasn't a whole lot of people there. The machine, the costs were a little bit pricier than the ones and than the machines here, but I fully expected that to be the case, and it wasn't really that pricey. Honestly, it was like $2 more than it would have been if I had done it here. So, not a big deal. What about a bike? I have a bike, but I would not have been able to ride the bike safely and carry my laundry. There would have been no way for me to do that. Oh, rip that guy. Sadly, I didn't get any of the comments, which is unfortunate because one of my favorite things to do in this place, if I happen to get one of the comments, I will place it very close to the hitbox, just inside the hitbox. And for those that don't know, any time a comet is placed inside the hitbox, if any part of the comet fully crosses the line for the boss's hitbox, you cannot hide behind that comet. It will not save you. So I like to do that just to fuck with people, because melees will immediately gravitate to that particular comet to hide behind. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, like I said, the laundromat was fine. Overall, it actually went much, much faster. The machines are just better at the laundromat, which I would fully expect them to be. They're pricier. But it was more just the sheer annoyance of having to lug my laundry around. A mile each way to get it done when I'm used to just, you know, going upstairs and being done with it. Which, again, no one's fault but my own, because I'm the one that chose to get rid of my car. This is not the first time it's been an inconvenience, but this is the first time that it's been enough of an inconvenience that it's actually bothered me a little. No, I have been seized! Unhand me! I do not consent to this groping. There we go. The main reason it being that it was that annoying being the simple fact that, oh, he's dead. No, he's not. Surprised. There's only a few places that are far enough away that I actually do need some kind of vehicular transportation. And for most of those places, I say most, but like I said, there's only like two. For those places, I take the bus. So it's not a big deal. A $5 bus fare once every like couple months or so is a lot cheaper than maintaining a car, is the logic. But this place was just far enough away to be annoying, but just close enough to make bus fare not worth it. And like I said, the day was just been mostly meh. That was definitely not a good start to it. But the day in general has just been kind of a meh day, so as a result, I didn't feel like going into Yu-Gi-Oh! And doing more ladder. I am very, very close to getting back into Diamond, and I was going to keep pushing to Master. But I kind of want to do that when I'm in a good mood. Not when I'm in a relatively shitty mood. Oh, I didn't need, well, no, I didn't need to use Eureka Moment. I did need to use, Solid Reason, or whatever it's called. It is called Solid Reason, okay. Okay, and now off to Ilmeg, to Lida Laran. It's a shame, too, especially with, Azina here in the chat, because, I'm sure she would have loved seeing Yubel in action, because that's absolutely the deck I was going to be using. Given certain details she has learned about Yubel. Fairly certain I've described this before, but the gist of how Yubel works, just by the way, is it is effectively stop hitting yourself with the deck. Yubel forces opponents to attack. It's attack Yubel, and when they do, they take damage for it. I need this one, right? 98, 99. Let's get all these materia. Here, count tokens, gimme. And that's all of the custom deliveries done. Good. Don't want to miss those again. Wait a minute, didn't I get an extra one? I did get an extra one. Get rid of that. Okay, let's do front line. And now I need to go back to Olda. Trade in this gear for seals. Oh, and I also need to open up this. Let's see, the necklace I need is tone. Healer needs the necklace though. Damn it. Line Q. To wait a little bit longer before cracking open those extra gear tomes. I have no idea who that person is or why they were hugging me. Hey, there's one of the mounts that I will never ever have. One of the very few mounts that I will never ever have, right there. Was my stalker? Well, they need to find someone more entertaining to stalk. Because really, why exactly would they want to stalk me? I mean, look at me. Look, there's nothing entertaining about this right here. Why would they choose to stalk me of all people? Okay. Maybe it was that person that asked me if I wanted to be their Ellison mommy way the hell back in Stormblood. Drop comets. Oh, the rest of us went to the other one. Okay, I see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to win this, guys. We need to back off. Do not need to feed them. No, we split, so we lose both engagements. I managed to get the stun on the warrior, so he's gone. Blue coming up around? No, they're not. Here. This... Aha. I got stunned by something, I don't know. Whether like the rest of us being friendly and old to prove is better city than the slums and the sex cavern of that disgusting mess that is in Limsa. Limsa doesn't have slums, what are you talking about? Ul'dah has slums. Ishgard has slums. Limsa doesn't have slums. Unless you count the rogue hideout, which I don't. That's a hideout, it's not like a neighborhood. Get rid of their battle highs. Random ninja over here. Get him. I have to let him go, unfortunately. You're not gonna catch me, dude. I'm gone. I'm zooming. Okay, they're all fighting down there. Okay. Oh, he's got the PvP series mount. That's what it is for reaching rank 25, that thing. The little crab walker looking dude. Okay, you guys hold them off. I'll get here and secure the point, be here and secure the point. Hell yeah. Let's go. Somebody capping that one? Yes, they are. Nice. I get up in the middle. Yellow is already all over it. This could be bad. This could be bad. Hello. Yeah, that's right. This is our town, scrub. He does actually own the town. He's just being mean about it. I don't know if we'll be able to secure... Oh no, they're all fighting yellow. We should be able to secure all three of these. They already got it, lame. Let's go ahead and secure this. Now we gotta I'm gonna go head north and help deal with some of those yellows. What's up, buddy? Oop, get stunned. I mean, you're dragging me towards you while you're trying to run away. How does that make sense? You are helping me chase you. I mean, yes, I know it gives me heavy, but still. Yeah, we gotta watch out for the pinch, because blue's coming up to get that red. Go around here. I don't want to get caught and end up giving them my battle high. Oh, that monk is at level 5 battle high. That is not a good sign. Get them to back off a little bit. Oh, great. And they're over here now, too. We are a little spread. Let's get this white mage. I don't know that we can stop them from getting that. No, we cannot stop them from getting that. That is all of yellow right there. I guess we can stop them. I don't think this is going to hit any of them, but... we should be able to get this one, too. Yeah, because blue is coming in. Oh, boy. We need to be going for that now. And blue's already there. establishing their positions. You know what? I say we let them have it, actually. I say we let them have it. And focus on getting all this other stuff, because yellow's also going to be fighting them a bunch. Yeah, see, now yellow's all over it, and yellow's in dead last, so I'm not worried about yellow getting that. Oh, you guys want to try? You guys want to try? Do you? Do you want to try? This monk wants to try. I don't care about your battle high five, dude. I will still kill you. Okay? All you did was feed me more battle high. Congratulations, you played yourself. Oh, this still hasn't been claimed? We could probably get this. Oh, we didn't need to get it. We just win. Nice. And all this crap. Let's swap over to, well, Paladin, but it's actually going to be Warrior. Oh yeah, I should really check out the moon base now that people have been upgrading it more. Let's see, so looks like Warrior does not use... I got the necklace and the chest, right? Yeah, I got the necklace and the chest. Looks like Warrior doesn't use either of those. But Scholar uses both, so let's go ahead and swap over to my healer set and pop both of those. Synth this. And don't desynth this one, because I'm already capped. Yeah, I'm already capped. That one can be traded in for seals. And then... swap over to Ninja and equip my shiny new Ninja daggers from the raid. Not gonna lie, I kind of like these ones, the look of these ones better. Mostly because they just look cooler, but I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And these are blacksmith, right? But I can't desynth these yet, so we'll send those back to my inventory and throw them in my saddlebag. This crap. And these I'll just discard because I'm not going to use them. Okay, and now we swap over to Paladin. Got all of these pages, Petro, and then we'll do expert on Stone Paladin. Time elapsed 13 minutes. This is either very good for me or very bad for me. Very good for me. They just cleared the second boss. Wonder what happened to the tank. Wait, did they already finish all of the trash up to the third boss? Do I get to literally just kill the boss? Oh no, they didn't finish all the trash. They're hanging out right here. Okay, so I still gotta do one trash pack. Also, shoutouts to that Black Mage wearing the classic ARR artifact gear. Very nice. That guy come to me. No, you do not get to go all over the place. Is nobody gonna kill this thing that's like at half past dead? What the fuck? Guys, come on.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Part of me wants to ask why the tank left, but I already assume that the answer is going to be something along the lines of, I don't know, they got pissy and it was a you pull you tank situation, or they DC'd. So now we get to face the slab. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. What's your offer?
Let us introduce more weaponry.
If I wanted to be super optimal, I should have probably turned the boss a little bit so that the Reaper could get positionals. Did I step into that? I did step into that. I'm an idiot. I'm bad at this game, but I don't think they had positionals at that point anyway. Because they only have like 2 positionals, like, ever. And it's only at specific parts of their rotation, as if I recall correctly. So they're probably fine. Oh, that was late. Yeah, it was.
Still alive.
Oh no, it wasn't.
How unfortunate.
I caught it. I caught it.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Wow, just easiest expert run of my life. Oh, bullshit. I was out of that. Nice front lines. Easy. Oh, music dropped. Oh, I might get it. I don't know how much this sells for. I imagine not much. Let's find out. I can't imagine that actually sells for much of anything. Yeah, I was right. I do have the earrings already. Mostly because I imagine that when it came out, a whole bunch of people were spamming the shit out of it so they could get the music and the minion and sell it. Let's find out. Yeah, it's down to it's down to 500 gil. Wow. I'll hang on to it in case somebody I know wants it. Dump this materia, sell that. Dump this stuff. Yeah, let's head to the moon, actually. I want to head to the moon. I want to see how far along the base has come on Genova. If I remember right, we are behind Cactar, but then everybody's behind Cactar. But we're ahead. Last I heard, we were ahead of Sarg. So best ways burrow. Let's go talk to Driving Way. Wow, they put in 5 instances for this place? Damn. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, wow. So, none of that tubing was there before. At least I don't think it was. Let's see. What's going on over here? We still have our future mount reward. I don't think there was a transport out here last time I was here. Let's see. I don't think this was connected last time I was here. Wait, is that a tunnel? A tunnel going somewhere? Looks like this path goes right through it. Let's check that out. This definitely was not here last time I was in here. Okay, we got big tunnel. Oh, and it goes to an entirely separate section of the... I don't think this section of the map was here before. Piercing Way Tunnel. A new mech op is about to start up. Name slope, yeah. There's the mech op taking place. It's up there, okay. Let me swap around. I'll do it on Carpenter, why not? Oh, this doesn't connect to that anyway, but okay, let me just go return that. This just goes in a circle around the edge of that specific area. And I gotta... Here, then there, then there. We'll do this real quick and then get back to some roulettes. It's only a handful of us. Really wish they would just let us use a mount in this place, instead of just giving us infinite sprint. Don't get me wrong, the infinite sprint is nice, but I'd rather just be able to use a mount. Wonder if this is close enough that I can get both of those. Yes! Need each of those. Boop. Grab these two and then make a break for the thing. They're about to finish. Make it. Yeah. Oh right, I get daily missions for this, don't I? Yeah, there are always daily things do in here, which give me credits and shit. Yeah, stellar mission, 3 types of stellar missions, critical, cosmic fortune, yada yada, blah blah. Daily and standard, and I think the standard ones reset, let's see. Oh, looks like the standard ones are just, permanent. Okay. And there's a drop-down menu for Sinus Ardorum, so I'm going to assume that there's another area entirely. Well, this is supposed to be cosmic exploration, so I'm assuming it's unlocking different planets. So this will be like the different planets that we have to explore and all that good, happy, fun stuff. But I'm not going to, I don't know why I used return here. Just go back to the gold saucer. I'm not gonna sit here and do this today. That's something I want to save for, off-stream grind. Let's hop back over to Paladin. And let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Sell this triple triad card. Which I think selling the triple triad... Yeah, it did. Selling the triple triad card actually got me more MGP than the mini cactpot did. Actually, instead of doing roulettes, let's hop on Summoner, and let's see what's going on in Party Finder. See if there's anything fun happening. People are doing minimum eye level for Voidcast Dais. And Hades. Okay, so they want to do Golbez and Hades. Bissos. Loot for top bis. Oh, okay. Fru. Different Savage. Blocks Haunting Memory of Dying. Oh, for Stormblood relics. Okay. And a whole bunch of FC and nightclub advertisements. Anything going on for Recollection? There's a couple things going on for Recollection. Do 3 mil for wings. Hector, Brain Dead, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. The Brain Dead strat for that is stupid. I refuse to do it. There is no reason to do that Brain Dead. None whatsoever. And unfortunately, it looks like that means I just won't be doing, well, this one doesn't mention it, but I'm assuming they're also doing Brain Dead. And it looks like I won't be doing any more recollection parties because it looks like everybody wants to do brain dead strat, which is just ugh. Trials, Fiend's Burden. Farm, Clockwise Koro, Cheese, Melee, Tank. I guess I'll do this the lame way. Oh wait, no, I don't want to turn those in. I want eSynth. eSynth. Let's get more stuff. Okay, last couple things can be turned in proceeds. And then these two can be sold, and this, I guess I'll just go ahead and throw in my saddlebag. And as for why I am queuing up for Sphene Normal of all things, well, it's because I still don't have that triple triad card. Because when we were farming it, it was bugged. When I was farming this a whole bunch, it was bugged. So the card couldn't drop from EX. After I finished farming it and moved on to other things, that was when it finally got fixed. So it can drop from EX now, so I'm totally willing to join EX parties for it, assuming there's a DPS spot open. But the problem is that now, before, there were very few people that knew how to do Ice Phase correctly, and now there are even fewer that know how to do Ice Phase correctly. So, we are. And then these two cards, I also still don't have. This one, we don't know how to get it. Presumably, it's a future reward from either Crescent Island or from Cosmic Exploration. My guess is Crescent, and I still haven't gotten the Triple Triad card from M4 yet. I also don't think I have the music from M4 yet either. Maybe I could queue up for that instead. It'll certainly be faster than this. And slightly more entertaining. Let's see. How can I make this interesting? You know what? I've been looking for an excuse to do more push-ups. Every time I die or mess up a mechanic, push-ups. Maybe I'll do a pull as tank and intentionally screw up mechanics. Give myself a whole bunch of push-ups to do. And keep living through the mistakes because tank privilege, which allows me to make more mistakes. Every time I mess up a mechanic, I do one push-up. It's gonna be that meme. Alrighty. God, the arena's so much bigger here. In this phase, at least. No, my slipstream. Okay, he's back in. Aha! I still have not messed up a mechanic, although I came pretty close that time. Oh, whoops. Well, there we go. Messed it up.
Can you fend off a pack of wolves? My troop! The earth is mine to command. Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
No, my slipstream. Stop following me, stop following me. You are a Dragoon. Get in melee range and act like it. Alright, he doesn't become targetable in this one.
Where are my biting wings?
And now we get the small arena. Yeah.
Still you stand. How delightful. Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
There.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Oh shit.
You're mine.
Almost, but I didn't screw that up.
Pack of wolves.
Oh, it's on me.
Try this.
Aha, I did not screw it up this time. Yeah. Hit the thing.
It's all
And
over.
no music drop.
Until
Later.
next time.
Okay, push-ups. Okay, there we go. We go again. Farm this for a little bit and see if there's anything else interesting to do. Or maybe go back and finish all the roulettes. I don't know. Phoenix Festival tournament? Well, let's see what the top decks were in this tournament. Single elimination, one deck, no side deck, best of 3. Snake Eye Fiendsmith, shocker. Next up was Fiendsmith Primite? Yeah, Fiendsmith Primite. Nice. Always a fan of Fiendsmith Primite. I am surprised to see that he's still using White Dustin in his deck list, though. Because a lot of people have swapped to using Dippity for the Fiendsmith Primite deck. The reason being that, well, he's also not running Chaos Angel, so he doesn't need it, I guess. Yeah, the reason being that some deck lists for Fiendsmith Primite run Chaos Angel, and Dippity gives them another option for getting into, it gives them an option for getting into Fiendsmith Engine, and it gives them another option to go into Chaos Angel, since it's a level 4.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the rogue in his own lair?
I realized I hadn't actually checked for the triple triad card to see if it dropped.
If you can keep up.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
No, my slipstream! You know, I get what they're going for with wanting slipstream to be a ground AoE. I do. But honestly, I would just be happier if instead of that ground AoE that people insist on pulling everything out of, if instead it worked the way it does in PvP, where it's an AoE and everybody hit with that AoE gets a dot.
I do like toying with my prey.
Yeah, I see the starting one this time. I saw the starting one. I didn't screw it up this time, so I don't have to do push-ups for that.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Yeah. It's physical, isn't it? No, it is magic. Get that 10% damage reduction.
Not bad. We've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Feel here again.
He's put the colossus to the sword.
Damn it. Misread that. Didn't misread that one, though. The healer did. Well, the healer also has a newbie leaf. Wait, how does the healer have a newbie leaf? I thought you lost the newbie leaf as soon as you finished the most recent MSQ.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
The most recent expansion. Like, not the post-game stuff, just the basic expansion release stuff. I thought after you finished that, you lost the newbie leaf. Regardless of how long you've been playing the game. Uh-oh. No! I gotta do 2 sets of push-ups now?
You're mine.
Why am I so bad at this?
I've got wolves.
I should mention that when I say a set of push-ups, I mean my usual set, which is 15. So, yeah, that's how many I'm gonna be doing every time I say a set of push-ups.
Try this.
Oh fuck, I did not see which ones were first. I'm gonna trust these guys, even though I probably shouldn't. Okay. Oh, I overwrote their addle. Whoops. Oh well. He's extra addled. It's fine. I might even say he's super addled. Which actually used to be a thing, because before it was called addle. Oh, hey, I got the achievement. Didn't realize I didn't have that, actually.
It's all over.
Oh, song dropped. And I rolled a 2. Wow. Wow. 30 push-ups and I gotta do, and I rolled a 2. Wow, and the rolls on that were garbage. I think the winning roll was a 52. Well, further proof that you don't have to roll high, you just have to roll higher than everyone else in the party. Discard that because I don't want it. Okay, time to do some push-ups, I guess. I'm already regretting my decision. Gotta commit to the bit. Okay, it's the first 15. Okay, loosen up muscles. Okay, second 15. Okay. Was a bit harder. I almost did make that last push-up. I think if I do the 2 sets, again, if I have to end up doing 2 sets like that again, I'll have to do my usual rest period between sets. Try to skip that this time. Didn't go so well. Had to pause after the second 10. And then the last 5. Especially that last one. A little rough. A little rough. But it's fine. But it does mean that I kind of want to do roulettes instead. Just to, you know, break up the monotony a little. Let's see, what other decks were used in this tournament? Let's see. Going back to Fiendsmith, the Fiendsmith deck. He's still using White Dustin, but he's also not running Chaos Angel, so it's not really that big of a deal. What is he running, though? Running M7 and Follow. Interesting. And Imduk? Oh, Nabrialis, nice. And we've got a newbie in the lineup. This person... Bloodrina? Blake. We're calling him Blake. Kawasaki Knives. Didn't I see that name on an infomercial somewhere? Kawasaki Knives? Pretty sure that was an infomercial. That's another thing I really wish they would change about Summoner. How about instead of the summons being ranged attacks only at high level, how about you make them just always be ranged attacks? I can already hear the moaning. But that's what makes Garuda unique at low level. No, what makes Garuda unique is her ability to give you very quick casted abilities. Because that's what her summon effect does. It gives you 4 half GCD casts that are instant and really quick. Titan gives you basic instant cast abilities, and Ifrit gives you slow, heavy hitting abilities. That's what makes them unique. That's what you want to lean into. Garuda being the only one that is ranged attack at low level on summon is just whatever. Well, wasted that ether charge. Yeah, this far now, so let's go ahead and pop that. That one's not an actual. This one's a red though. Oh, run away. It's not an actual red. It's just an ad. Blight! Run away! Run away from the middle, even though it doesn't actually matter all that much. You are technically supposed to run away from the middle so that Blight runs out before you go in, and then you pop sprint before going in, because then you get like minute-long sprint. And you can do the same thing with any kind of tank cooldowns if you want. That is actually, if I'm not mistaken, that is actually how how you're intended to like survive the oh, well, that's not good. We just wipe. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Yeah, we just wipe. Because I can't kill this on my own. Boom! Not the first time I've wiped to that. Anyway, as I was going to say before shit hit the fan, you can, I'm pretty sure that was the intended way of doing that entire section. You would just pop a cooldown before going in. And it would last throughout the entire thing. The healer needs to watch themselves. He's got it. I was about to pop Radiant Aegis and just take a double. Up. Up. It's not supposed to pop that. Quake 3 was a pretty fun game. Nah. Nabriel legit just turned around and said, fuck this red mage in particular. What the hell? Yeah, there's Blight. Okay. Same deal as before. And pop sprint right before going in. Dot falls off. There we go. Wow. This time he said fuck you, fuck this summoner in particular. Okay, let me actually read the rest of those decks because I am actually interested. Let's see. The rest of the top four was Memento and Blue Eyes. If my mouse wheel would stop screwing up, that'd be great. I really need to take this thing apart and clean it. Let's see, top 8 starts off with Mermail. And there's Snake Eye Fire King. Snake Eye Millennium. Oh, okay, there's the Fiendsmith cards. I was a little confused because I was looking for the Fiendsmith cards, and more specifically, I was looking for Fiendsmith Lacrima, or not Fiendsmith Lacrima, but Lacrima the Crimson Tears. This deck is running Fiendsmith, but is not using Lacrima the Crimson Tears. I'm really surprised by that, actually. There's another Fiendsmith Primite. And that's it. I know that shifted the tier list around a little bit. Yeah, Fiendsmith is tier 2, Snake Eye Fiendsmith tier 1, Blue Eyes tier 1, tier 3, Memento, White Forest, Snake Eye Fire King, Ubel. Ubel is back up to tier 3, yeah! And then Branded. Do I even need more tomes? I don't, but I do actually need to double check my list for Fru. I'm going to be going into Fru on Summoner when we start going back in. extra. Okay, so I've got hood, got the gloves, and I've got the necklace. What are the things that I need? Needed the shoes, apparently. Legs. Solution 9. Need to get all these things set up and upgraded. And also apparently need to craft some roast chicken. Ah, the frame drops. I still don't know why my game does this. Get this graphics card. I gotta update the and see if there's a driver update available. No, not that. This. So, let me do this real quick so I don't accidentally buy the same thing again. Okay, so I got the hood. The chest needs to come from Raid. Got the gloves. We need the pants. And the boots are actually Raid. I misread that. Those are Raid. I've got the necklace. And I need the ring. So I'm gonna need I need 3 twine and 2 accessory. Oh, not that. This. On curiosities. Solvent is for the weapon. Twine and glaze. I need 3 twine. 2 glaze. To augmentation. That. That. And. Okay. That's all the tome stuff. So now I just need the raid stuff, which is chest, the boots, earrings, bracelet, and ring. I don't need the weapon because I have the crew weapon. Ooh, adventure coffer. Come on, jet black die, jet black die. Damn it. So I've got the Frew book. So I just need clears on... I just need to clear on 3 and clears on 1. Yeah, 3 and 1, that's it. And that'll be my Frew bis. And just because I'm curious, Yeah, Summoner's still bottom of the barrel, of course. Holy shit! Did not know it was that. There are 9 parses! There are 9 parses for Summoner clearing through! They didn't even hit double digits! Machinist hit double digits! Holy shit, that's bad! Oh my god! Okay, well, the good news is that the good news is that the items that I've got will work. The list that I'm using for Summoner will also work for Picto if I want to swap back to Picto. What about for Black Mage if I feel like doing Black Mage? Let's see. Fuck? What? Okay, here we go. Legacy. This one. This one. Bailey. What about this one? Yeah, the Omnicaster set that they've got here uses the same stuff. Okay, so I can make use of this. I can use this. Damn. I did not know it was really that bad on Summoner. Shit. Well, hopefully I can bring the number of Summoner parses up. And now I'm really curious, how did they do in, so like, what were their comps? Here. Things, damage, summoner. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So what was this guy's? was this guy's team comp? Party comp. Party comp was, oh, they went double caster. Theirs had a black mage. Okay. This one also went double caster. They had a Picto. This one. Okay, this one had double melee. So it is possible. Wow, that's absolutely wild. I think I misread the 9 parses thing. I think the 9 parses thing was prior to I think the 9 parses thing was like after 7.2 as opposed to, you know, prior to 7.2. Which is much more understandable because people are trying out Black Mage more in Fru since they changed it around. Made it easier to play in that content. Let's do another roulette. Ooh, Tender Valley. Cool. You get to fight the Swole Tender. Oh, this guy's about to nerd out over the Dark Knight's name. Which I can't really say I blame him for, because it was a fun game, but, eh. It's the name of the protagonist from, I think it was it Devil Summoner? Yeah, it was I'm pretty sure it was Devil Summoner. I look over to the shelf and confirm, but I have it laying down, so it's not like I can't actually see the game from here, so. But I do have the game, sitting on my bookshelf, along with most, if not all, of the other SMT releases. Wow, how dare you make the Black Mage run all the way over to that stack. Although honestly, the Black Mage could have just stayed outside of the stack and it would have been fine. Like, it wasn't gonna kill us. We had 3 people in it. 3 people can totally survive that stack. 2 people can totally survive that stack, actually. Be a little sketchy and you need some shields, but you could do it. Actually want to go over there and grab those copies and take a look at them. Because the full names were some long-winded nonsense, but everybody just called them devils. I'm pretty sure everybody just referred to them as Devil Summoner. Which made it a little awkward because there was a whole completely different series that was also called Devil Summoner, if I remember right. Or was that Devil Survivor? I think that was Devil Survivor. And then there were Soul Hackers. What else was there? There was a lot of them. There was a lot of them. I love the SMT games. They're so good. We need more SMT. And you know, we'd probably get more SMT if Persona weren't so damn popular. And they just made Persona, and they just make Persona instead. I say, conveniently ignoring the fact that we got SMT5 and SMT5 and the remake of Vengeance, the re-release with Vengeance. I wonder if I scared that black mage a little bit. Don't run to me, I am a summoner. I will run to you. Relax. Have freedom of movement. I can do that. Scree! All hail the greatest serpent of Tural. The Bouncy Council. Every time I see Bouncy Council, I keep thinking of like a bunch of kids in a bounce house, and like one clique of kids have decided that they rule the bounce house, and they get to decide who gets to stay inside the bounce house. That's the idea that goes through my head when I see Bouncy Council. Because you know kids are big enough assholes that they would absolutely do that. I would only be shocked if it never happened. Now for the greatest labyrinth. Okay, we're going here. Moist summoning. Oh, we're gonna stay right here. It's fine. Hell yeah, we didn't even get through that entire mechanic. Boss evaporated, probably because of all the fire. Yeah, and I got all the stuff. Like now I kind of want to... Let's go up to my thing here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I still got both of these. So yeah, got, let's see, it's Devil Summoner, Raido Kuzuna versus the Soulless Army, and Devil Summoner 2, Raido Kuzunoha versus King Abaddon. And both of them. I got Nocturne over there too, and the Digital Devil Saga games. Also, PS2, and then I've got, what else have I got over here? My SMT collection. Soul Hackers, Strange Journey Redux, Devil Survivor 1 and 2, Shin Megami Tensei 4, and SMT 4 Apocalypse. I think that's all of the SMT releases. The English ones, at least. Actually, no, it's not. It technically is, because the other ones were either OG versions, and I got the re-releases, or wait, did I have Soul Hackers over there? Did I say Soul Hackers? I think I did. No, I didn't. I don't have... Oh, wait, no, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here it is. Oh, I didn't have it, but I do. Yeah, I do have Soul Hackers. I remember Devil Survivor 1 and 2 were originally released... were they originally released on the DS? No. They were originally released on console, weren't they? And then the ones that I got were the remake and the re-releases. I think I technically have all of the SMT releases. But I don't have like every single game that was released because I don't have the original versions of some of them. I only have the re-releases of some of them. I'd have to dig into all of the SMT releases that have come out in the US, and I don't feel like doing that. Not right now, at least. I do have Nocturne as well. I believe I mentioned that. I have Nocturne, and actually, another fun thing. So everyone knows how Final Fantasy IV was originally released as Final Fantasy II because we didn't get Final Fantasy II or III in the US when 4 was released. And so they released it as Final Fantasy II, and they did the same thing with 6, where we didn't get 5, and we got 6, and they renamed it as 3. This is Nocturne, and you'll notice that it's not listed labeled as SMT3. We didn't get the first 2 SMT games. We still don't have the first 2 SMT games. They've never been released in English, as far as I know. They've never been released in English. This was the first SMT game that we actually got. Unless you count Persona, which most people don't. For one reason or another. Me, I personally do count Persona on some level, mostly because the SMT, like, the main argument that a lot of people will make is that it's not SMT because it has nothing to do with the SMT games other than the devils from the previous games are now personas in the Persona games. And my response to that is that the SMT games themselves don't really have anything to do with each other either. It's a lot like Final Fantasy, where, like, yeah, they have SMT 1, 2, 3, whatever, but the games aren't really connected to each other beyond the demons that you summon. And the idea of, good versus evil, which is portrayed as law versus chaos, and the neutral route, which that also does exist in Persona to a certain degree. So, as far as I'm concerned, the Persona games are SMT games. No matter what people like to say about it. Carry a lot of the same themes, they carry a lot of the same ideas. As far as I'm concerned, they are SMT games. I actually remember running across one random person in, I want to say it was Labyrinth of the Ancients. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Labyrinth of the Ancients. Somehow Persona and SMT came up in the conversation in Alliance chat, and someone was one of those people that is vehemently against Persona being included as an SMT game. And his entire argument, or at least the entire argument that he had in Alliance chat, I don't know if he just didn't feel like continuing his argument, or if he realize arguing over the internet is stupid. But his entire argument that he presented was that I don't like dating sims in my SMT. But that was his entire argument. And my immediate response was, dude, if you think that that Persona is just a dating sim, you clearly didn't play Persona. Which is true. They definitely didn't, if that's really what they think. Because Persona is so much more than just a dating sim. Like, there are dating sim aspects to it, sure, but it is every bit a dungeon crawler. I have no idea what's going on over here with everybody wearing the maid outfit and sweeping up somebody on the floor. I do not know. I don't think I want to know. What I do want to do is wrap this up. It's another short stream. Apologies for that. I want to wrap this up. Relax. Try to have a little bit of a better night. Figure out something to play. I don't know, maybe I'll hop on Yu-Gi-Oh! And play a little bit. I am feeling a little bit better, but I don't know if I want to try and ladder right now. We'll see. People dumping the price of this again. 6. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and pick up all this crap and head over to... Oh, and I still gotta do my gathering for my island as well. Carbuncle, you can go away now. By the way, Square Enix, can we please just get and delete Carbuncle already? Please? I don't want to have to keep summoning him. And just delete Carbuncle. I say, knowing that they won't, because Carbuncle is tied to the Scholar Fairy, or rather, the Scholar Fairy is tied to Carbuncle, so... It's a whole thing. They'd have to rework how Scholar Fairy works if they wanted to do that. Also, can we rework Mutamix so that we can just give him all of our materia at once, and he gives us however many materia we would have gotten? Please and thank you. That would also be pretty fantastic and would speed up this process. No, fuck your player experience, yeah, basically. Okay, I got all good materia back. Nice. I have to imagine that even if a couple of people did complain about it and want that change to happen, they still wouldn't do it because not enough people actually use Mutamix. At least I don't think that many people use Mutamix. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the player base, and when I say vast majority, I mean literally like 98 to 99% of the player base, only visit Mutamix if they ever visit Mutamix. They only visit him for the overmelding quest, and that's it. They just forget he exists. Wrong retainer. That's not my materia retainer. You are my materia retainer. There we go. Okay, so once again, short stream. Sorry for that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling more like doing a big stream. I know I'm definitely going to be doing a big stream on, is it Thursday? I think it is. Yeah, Thursday. I'm going to be doing a big stream because that one is going to be Doom. Doom: The Dark Ages comes out. Super looking forward to that. And then at the end of the month, it'll be Elden Ring, Night Rain. So, lots of stuff to look forward to. But I'm going to hop out, relax a bit, feel a little bit better, maybe do some Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. We'll see. See you guys tomorrow. Later.